Welcome back guys. In today's video, we'll be talking about layouts. What are they, and why is it so important to understand them? Layouts are the foundation of any app's design. They define how views are organized and displayed on the screen. Understanding layouts is crucial for building visually appealing and functional applications. Let's start with linear layout. Linear layout is a basic layout used to group a bunch of views together. It aligns its child views in a single direction, which can be either horizontal or vertical. To specify the direction of the views inside a linear layout, we use the orientation attribute and set it to either horizontal, to align views side by side, vertical, to stack views on top of each other. If you remember from the previous video, we changed the layout to linear layout, added the orientation attribute, and set it to vertical. This made all the views inside the layout stack vertically. Now, let's talk about an important aspect of linear layout, which is the distribution of views. Views inside a linear layout can be distributed in two ways. Equal distribution, where views have the same size, and equal distribution, where views have different sizes. Let's say we have two views next to each other horizontally, and we want them to have equal sizes. How do we achieve this? We use the layout weight attribute. This attribute determines the importance of a view inside the linear layout, effectively controlling the amount of space it takes up. To create equal distribution, set the layout width of both views to 0 dp. Assign a layout weight of 1 to both views. By doing this, we're telling the layout to divide its available space equally between the two views, half for the first view and half for the second view. Now, let's say we want an equal distribution for the same two views. For example, we want one view to take up 2/3 of the space and the other to take up 1/3. Here's what we do. Set the layout width of both views to 0 dp. Assign a layout weight of 2 to the view we want to be larger. Assign a layout weight of 1 to the view we want to be smaller. This tells the layout to allocate 2/3 of its size to the first view and 1/3 to the second view. And that's pretty much everything you need to know about setting up views in a linear layout. Linear layout is simple yet powerful. And with the orientation and weight attributes, you can create clean, organized layouts for your app. Now let's build this interface using linear layout. That contains 1 text views, for edit texts, 1 button. And let's make equal distribution between the edit text and the button. If you want to pause the video and build it by yourself, by all means go ahead, pause the video. If not, then let's build together. Now, let's move on to constraint layout. Constraint layout is another view group, and it's much more flexible than linear layout. It allows you to position and size views in a highly flexible way, making it a powerful tool for designing complex UI layouts. So, how do we define views in constraint layout? There are two simple methods: using the graphical interface, or writing constraints directly in XML using the constraint attributes. You can use the graphical interface to drag and drop views and set their constraints visually. Drag views directly from the palette on the top left corner, or search for them using the search bar. Place the views on the workspace, and set constraints by dragging the connection points small circles on the edges of your views. These connection points allow you to link your views to other views, the parent layout. It's important to set constraints for all views. Without constraints, views will overlap in your activity. The second method is to define constraints directly in your XML code using the constraint attributes. Before diving into this, it's important to understand the structure of a view. Top, the top edge of the view. Bottom, the bottom edge of the view. Start, the left side of the view. End, the right side of the view. The parent layout also has the same edges: top, bottom, start, and end. Here are the common constraint attributes and what they do. Constraint top to top of links the top of your view to the top of another view or the parent layout. Constraint top to bottom of links the top of your view to the bottom of another view or the parent layout. Constraint bottom to top of links the bottom of your view to the top of another view or the parent layout. Constraint bottom to bottom of links the bottom of your view to the bottom of another view or the parent layout. Constraint start to start of links the start of your view to the start of another view or the parent layout. Constraint start to end of links the start of your view to the end of another view or the parent layout. Constraint end to start of links the end of your view to the start of another view or the parent layout. Constraint end to end of links the end of your view to the end of another view or the parent layout. Now let's build that same interface, but now using the constraint layout. And we will see the difference in code between them. Again, if you want to pause the video and build it yourself, pause the video now. Now let's get to it. And as you can see, this is our interface. If you did build it by yourself, congratulations. If you didn't know how or you needed some help, don't worry about it. Through use of it, you will get better at it. This was our video today. I hope you found it helpful. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.